sidewalk, you're in the grass, that's private property. What car did he drive? What car did he drive? So we could take a picture of his license plate when we call the cop.
Are you with the media? He's on the property, so this is trespassing. Call the police. You're trespassing. This is a New York State sanctuary site. Yeah, they say you are not allowed to film it.
It's a New York sanctuary site?
Yes, it is, sir.
I like that. Unfortunately, I'm not on your property, and the cops ain't gonna do nothing when they get here. And fam, the cops are coming. While they're coming, they're gonna be watching Auditing Erie County on their laptop, as you can see. So let's get into it.
Do you have ID on you, sir?
I do.
Okay, do you mind if I take a look at it?
No, unless you suspect me of a crime.
Well, we do. You're filming, you're taking license plates, you're filming soldiers, you're filming
government
illegal,
workers.
Sir?
Listen, y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they ain't got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrassing no more. I take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair. Oh, I'm going to have to ask you to leave, okay?
Hey, do me a favor, keep away from the SWAT guys. Now I saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification. You're not getting it.
Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me, no.
Today's video takes place at Best Western Plus Galleria Inn and Suite by a company of .go, who is housing the migrants that come into the country and are being housed in hotels. The reason I'm starting off this video this way to tell you about it is to tell you about part 2, where we're going to get a glimpse into what the migrants go through and how they're treated in the hotel, and a exclusive investigative interview with one of the migrants. So pay attention at the end of the video for a sneak peek of part 2.
Con una plata y no nos ayudan en nada, se dice.
I can't understand what it's saying. I can read this. So.
Okay.
Friend, I know you're coming because he wants to know information about us. But there is very bad food there, and he treats us very badly when folks.
You cannot be over here. You have to leave. We'll call the cops back. No, we gotta tell them one time and then we go. Hi, you cannot be here. You have to go. There is no sidewalk. You're in the grass. That's private property. Hold on. You either have to leave. I'm gonna take a picture of you too. You either have to leave.
So what are you doing?
What you get out of this, man?
You either have to leave call the cops on you? What car did he drive? What car did he drive? So we could take a picture of his license plate when we call the cops.
Excuse me,
I gotta move my car. Yeah, move your car over. Yeah, like, yep, exactly. You cannot be in the grass. This is the last time I'm telling you. You have to leave. You cannot be in the grass. Yeah, I'm glad you think it's funny too. Well, as soon as we find out what car is his, we'll take a picture of his license plate too.
I understand that. He's in the grill.
Yeah, recording it.
It's my first day, but what are we gonna do about this? Yes. She's on the scene too. She's already over there. Standing in the grass.
So are you not leaving, sir? Are you not leaving? Because this is private property. The grass, you cannot be in the grass. This is considered private property.
It's considered a public easement.
No, it's not. It's not public easement. We own this.
No, it's not.
It is. It is. Trust me, it is.
Yo, get back. Record him, bro.
Yeah.
You have to leave. Listen,
You have to leave, sir.
This
What are you
is the
doing?
last time I'm telling you. If not, we're calling the police. Find out what car he's in so that way we can get the license plate number. We can give it to the police when they come back.
I need عرضك يا كلب.
You want the 911 or the regular police? I mean, do I call them? No.
You know what? I got you, bro. You see me? You see me? Come on, record this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at him.
Fuck you talking about?
Oh, it's a public easement. No, it's not.
Yo, get back.
Kiss أختك. You feel me? Right in your mic.
Hey, get back, bro. Just don't.
والله أنا.
Call the cops. You wanna call the cops?
لا خلاه هو. أنا need عرضه.
Why are you recording, bro?
Yeah, I'm a
You do not have my permission to record.
You don't have my permission to record.
You do not have my permission.
تعال.
You do not have my permission.
لا هذا ما يشوف.
تعال. I got it, bro.
He's on private property. He's recording. He won't leave. After they asked him numerous times to leave, we have cameras, pictures of him, and he's staying right here on the property. And he's continuing to record. 601 pictures.
Yo, what do you get out of this, bro? Huh?
He is a tall guy, white male, yes, blue and black one. He has a camera cracker. He's sitting on the grass. He's standing in the grass recording and he won't leave when they ask him. Yes, he is. He has a navy blue shirt and his dark guy look like with black pants or maybe illegal that.
Record me.
My last name.
Record me. I want him to record me.
Yo, why is he recording, bro?
Hey man, look at this pussy, man.
Sir?
Bro, can you tell him to leave, bro?
I cannot. Sir, are you with the media? He's on the property, so this is trespassing. Call the police.
Yeah, he's calling him.
You guys know what a public easement is? The property don't start till about a foot from that curb.
No, you're trespassing. This is a New York State sanctuary site.
Yeah, they say
you are not allowed to film it.
It's a New York sanctuary site?
Yes, it is, sir.
I like that. Unfortunately, I'm not on your property, and the cops ain't gonna do nothing when they get here.
Yeah, if it was that clear and cut, I would.
You guys here can see where their property starts and the property line is. It's about a foot or two from that curb. As you can see, we are quite a ways from that area. On the edge of the property over here. I'm definitely not on their property. Education time, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you an employee here?
I am one of the supervisors here. Okay. Yeah, so we had an incident a little bit ago, and we called you. You guys got into a physical altercation, and the cops was called. One of the guys was escorted away in custody. And since then, they must have had their scanner on, and they must have heard the call, so now they're out here.
Okay. Are you an employee of the hotel?
No, I am the supervisor, one of the supervisors running the operation here.
Okay. I need to speak to somebody that's running the hotel, because if he refuses to leave, I need to talk to them to see if they're going to sign.
She will.
Okay.
She's right behind the counter.
Okay. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I need to talk to you.
If he refuses, do you want him arrested?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll go talk to him.
She's in here?
Yeah.
Okay. You need me to come back up here?
No, you can stay over here.
All right.
Hey sir, how are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm Officer Peck, Cheektowaga Police Department. So the reason we're here is...
Oh, I know why you're here.
Okay, well why do you think we're here?
Well, I think I'm on their property, but I'm not.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're filming?
Yeah, there's always a reason.
Okay, what's your reason?
For public interest, I'm disseminating information to the public. But I got the line on the property line there on the egress, so like you're not even on their property at this point. So I'm certainly not. Like you can see it right there on the.
Where'd you get that from?
This is Onyx Hunt.
It's on what?
It's an app called Onyx Hunt, but it shows like the property line is probably like just where that light is right there. So I'm definitely not on the property. Just video recording from a public easement. Okay. I'm not here for no ill will.
We didn't say you were.
Yeah, I'm just here to record, stuff for public interest.
Do you have ID on you, sir?
I do.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a look at it?
No, I don't wish to waive my Fourth Amendment rights.
Okay. So.
Unless you suspect me of a crime.
Well, we do. You're filming. You're taking license plates. You're filming soldiers. You're filming
government
illegal,
workers.
Sir?
Is it illegal to film
it's
from a
strange.
public easement?
So the one thing I'm gonna figure out right now is where the property line is. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, like that phone line is certainly not on the property line. I'm far from the property line.
If you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Are you like with a company? Or are you with a news
I'm
agency?
from Erie County.
You're from Erie County? Okay, what's your name? You don't have to show me your ID. What's your name?
You could just consider me Mr. Erie County.
Okay. Alright.
But you guys do your research. I mean, there's a public easement here. I can see where the public easement is. I got a map. So I'm not going on their property. I have no intentions of trying to trespass, but I'm just video recording from public for dissemination for public interest. And I think that you can understand how this could be of public interest.
How long have you been out here? I mean, what is the exact reason you're videotaping?
I just told you, I'm video recording stuff for public interest to disseminate to the public, like freedom of the press. Video recording in public, that's all it is. I'm just exercising rights, something that is of interest to the public, of stuff that's going on here. And this gentleman here thinks that it's illegal, but it's clearly not. You know it's not.
Okay, my partner will talk to you for a little bit.
So I'm Officer Grant, Cheektowaga Police. So I spoke to the employee in the hotel that helps run the hotel.
we don't know exactly where the property line is, but if
I can show it to you if you want to see it. I got the GSA map.
So let me just finish speaking. So if we determine that you are on the property line, they're advising that they want you to leave the property. So we're going to figure out where that line is, and they would like you to leave if you happen to be standing right now on the property line.
Yeah,
you understand?
Not, so. No, I get it. I'm not trying to be on the property. I am not.
Yeah. So obviously I don't know the survey here, so we're gonna figure that out. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a jerk to you, man. Like,
you swore an oath.
I did.
To the Constitution to uphold my oath for video record in public. You should know that I have the right to video record you, all the license plates in this parking lot. You should know
that, sir. But if you'd like, if all you want is information, I'm more than happy to send you to our public affairs division.
No, just video record what's going on here, documenting what's going on.
And that's fine. I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't need any help.
But they're saying that you're on the property.
Do you want to see the map?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I got no problem. I got no problem.
Again, I'm not over here trying to violate your rights or get in your way. At the end of the day, if you're not on the property,
security guards are.
Well, that's their job.
This is the GSA map.
Okay, my partner will talk to you for a little bit. I'll be right back.
I'm Officer Grant, Cheektowaga Police. So I spoke.
When do you guys want to come with me?
5 radio. I'll turn it to Walmart.
Yeah, he is.
So we're gonna have to find out where the line.
505.
Yeah.
Black female, white shirt, white marble leg.
It's just aggravating for us to you guys.
Yeah.
Did he at any point in time come any further than where he's at right now? Okay. Hey,
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Well,
I've been better.
Yeah.
It's my birthday today.
Is it? Well,
It is. Thank you. Thank you.
So, I'm trying to figure out too the whole property thing, the whole property line, because he seems to think he knows the property line by some random website.
Right.
I want to figure out exactly what that line is.
I was told that the grass belongs to us because there's no sidewalk and it's...
Yeah, so I'm not...
Right.
I'm going to figure that out before I do anything to...
Of course. Listen,
You know
take
what I
your
mean?
time. I'll be here all night.
Charlie has arrested someone before. That is our property. The grass is our property. That's why the news people, they sit across the street. They can't be.
So if he does that across the street... Okay, I mean, so... If
we can't stop him across the
Yeah.
street. He
Right.
cannot be on my property, and I do want him arrested if he don't leave.
Okay.
Well, Darmish Patel's property. Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, it's Jackie's property right now. Darmish is in London.
Let me make a quick phone call and then I'll be right back.
Of course. Come on, guys. With the shits today, buddy.
Hey, Sarge. Are you the parking lot, so he's allowed to be here. So we'll just tell him not to step onto the curb and pass.
Oh, and it seems like he knows that too.
Yeah. Well, this guy's got a YouTube account, First Amendment Audit.
Right, so we don't want... I'm not... That's why.
Yeah.
You know, to my understanding, the objectives I've been given is that this is classified now as a New York State sanctuary
There's
site.
nothing in public view is classified or anything.
I said,
so this is the hotel, right? This app here shows you who owns the property. The name of the property is Gold Corp Incorporated, right? Now if we zoom in to see where that property line starts, you can see it doesn't own all the grass. It goes straight through here. That's where the property line is. So I would say, by the looks of how big this grass is and where that is, I would say the property line starts maybe a foot in from where that light starts. Okay. And I'm clearly farther back than that. Generally speaking, telephone line poles are on a public easement, so I'm on the other side of the telephone line poles here. So I'm not on your guys' property. I'm not on this guy's property. I'm not here to go on the property. I'm here to respect the law, just like I expect these Cheektowaga police officers to respect my rights and the law of me being able to record in public. And
if that's the case, then
I think as someone who swore an oath to uphold the Constitution against foreign and domestic, I think that you should know my rights to be able to record in public.
I do, which is why I'm trying to get to the bottom of it and figure out whether it's okay for you to be here or not. If it were up to me, I personally not care that you're here. But if the employees are complaining, security's complaining, now I have to address the issue, right? Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
No, that's cool. I don't mind speaking to you. I mean, I don't have to speak to you. I could just stay silent. You know, I wanted to. I want to have that dialogue. I enjoy having that dialogue. I mean, we're all Americans. We ought to act like Americans and you know, respect people's rights to video record in public. So that's
fine. If there's a public property, you are free to record and post as you please. I'm not here to stop.
By all means, I'm not stopping in the parking lot. I'm not even going to step in to the point where it's even close, you know?
Okay. All right, so we determined that this is the easement. It's to the public. So what we're just asking you is that you don't cross onto the hotel's property, which starts at the curb here. Okay.
I mean, I would give them even further. Like I would say, like your foot is probably where the property line starts. Like, I'm not even coming to code that close.
Okay, so if we have that understanding, then that works with us. So, okay.
Also, the only thing I ask is not to film license plates, right? Because like I don't know if you're posting this on YouTube.
I'll film anything I can see my eyes can see from public, but I'm not here for license plates. I'm just here to see what's going on. I mean, the only reason I even showed up here is because someone told me there was 3 police cars up here a few minutes ago with lights, and so I've come up to document what's going on. You know, I missed that obviously.
Okay, so somebody was arrested for an assault. That's it. That's all that happened.
One of the residents?
One of the residents, yes. That is all that
Radio
occurred.
Network 454.
I appreciate you telling me just that. You know,
well, it's not. There's public knowledge. I'm sure it'll come up on the news at some point. Yeah, this guy, he assaulted another migrant, he was arrested. That is all that occurred.
There was a migrant that assaulted a
migrant? We still, I mean...
That's pretty much what happened. Yeah. So that's all that happened. And all we ask is that you not, because from my view, it looks like you're filming license plates. And the reason I have
get your name and badge number real quick?
Grant 1002.
Grant 1002.
And the reason I have an issue with that is because if you post this online and somebody catches these license plates, they can now use that.
For what?
Anything legal. They could download license plates, they could find your address that way.
Oh.
So
what app can you find people's license addresses? These guys can run it, but you know, they can't just maliciously run license plates.
So we're gonna get out of here. Just I'm just advising you that I spoke with them. If you do happen to come onto the property, they do want you.
Before you leave?
Say that again?
The call number for this?
Yeah, I can get you that.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, like I said, I'm just advising you that if you happen to come onto the hotel property, they advise that they want you arrested.
Yeah,
so
no intentions. I mean, I don't know much. It's just
as long as we have that understanding, then okay.
All right. So document vote. All right, thank you.
You're free to do as you please.
Cordially speaking with me.
I have no problem. If you were to come up to me or approach me and ask me a question, I have no issue answering or giving you information.
Knowledge is power. I'm out here to educate. I'm out here to exercise rights, and you know, now you know that everybody has the right to video record anything from public. Whether the state, I mean, that's the first time I heard that this is considered classified or any type of speech like that. But
so the reason we're doing that is because we've had issues in the past with people actually entering the building, and with their reasoning being that they are with the news or something. And per the New York State Constitution, sanctuary sites, you're not allowed to bring firearms, you're not allowed to bring alcohol, you're not allowed to bring drugs, and you're not allowed to film in them. That's one of the stipulations, which is why we ask.
No, that's cool.
But if you
I have no intention to go. I know where the property line is. I do this for a living. I'm not going to trespass.
So if you have any questions, we're more than happy to direct you to our Public Affairs Division, and you can ask them questions of what's going on within our sites, what is our mission here, all that good stuff. Would you like that information?
Yeah, I'll take that for sure.
Okay. So I'll go find it. I'll come back out. I'll give it to you on a piece of paper. And if you have any further questions, you can call them, and they're more than happy to help. It looks like you're filming like
you again.
Me again. It's been forever.
All right, come here. Let me have a look.
So.
Okay. So we. I think I got it. Hold on. Tom wants to speak to you.
You put it on speakerphone.
All right. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Tom.
Hey, we don't want him arrested. I don't want to deal with that. If it's all the same to you, I just want him off the property.
Well, so here's, it's kind of like the easement where he's at right now. So technically, he's allowed to be where he's at. He is obviously, should he be across the street on the other side where the sidewalk is, or I don't know if there is one or not, but he's on the easement, so he can technically be there. He seems like he knows his boundaries. Obviously, the second he starts coming onto the parking lot and starts pushing those boundaries, that's a totally different issue. And is he being annoying and intrusive? Absolutely, but he's technically not breaking the law at this point. That's really where we're at right now. I don't agree with it, but it's the law. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So essentially, he's not going to get arrested.
Correct.
Do you have his name?
He won't give us his name. He's one of those, you know, the sovereign, you know, sovereign citizens.
Yeah. Doesn't this fucking guy have something better to do?
For real.
This is
your Tuesday night.
This is what he does. I mean, it's his claim to fame. You can look him up on YouTube. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wonder what his YouTube channel is.
We're on it every once in a while. He goes all across the county. So yeah, right now he's not being arrested, but obviously the second he kind of crosses that threshold and gets onto the parking lot, or if he starts asking random people things and like getting really nosy, give us a call again. You know what I mean? But,
please apologize to the
no,
chief for me.
Yeah, no, don't. It's fine. I mean, obviously we want to be here to nip these things in the bud. So, all right.
No, I appreciate it.
All right.
Catherine, can I knock Catherine?
Yep.
He can be there. It's the easement.
That's where you're stationed out of?
So I'm from New York City.
New York City.
Yes. That's where my.
How long you been here? You don't have to answer any of these questions. They're going to get you in trouble.
No,
I am disseminating this kind of information to the public, but I'm not asking you where your address is. I'm just wondering, are you from Buffalo or are you
I'm from New York City, and I've been up here for, I want to say, a month and a half. I'm not too sure. So, yeah, I'll get that information to you now, and you can contact them for any further questions. All right?
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Definitely.
This officer's camera's off till he sees his supervisor pulling up here, then he flips it on.
Based off where I told him he's standing, so. We're all set. You get the CD slip. We're gonna get out of here. Okay. We're all set. He's got a CD slip. We're gonna get out of here.
Okay. Probably the best move.
Yeah, he was advised, so.
Sounds good.
Back to rolling 3 deep out here. Sir, can I just get your name real quick before you... Your name and badge number?
I gave you my name
already. One of these guys I didn't get. Got the call number, we'll get that. Hand sanitizer. This is actually a question I thought of that I was just wondering if you happen to know or had any idea on.
That's our public affairs. You have Colonel Goldenberg there and Mr. Eric Durr. You can contact them at those numbers, and they're more than happy to answer any
These
questions.
people are stationed on New York City as well?
I'm not sure, sir. I don't know.
Might be all of them, I'm not sure. Now, the migrants that are here, some people call them asylum seekers or asylees or something like that. You don't know anything about that? I guess my question is, what asylum did they run from, or does anybody know anything of that?
I can't disclose that, sir. Any questions, you have to direct. Anything like that, you have to ask them. I'm sorry, sir.
No,
right?
if you can, you can't.
Yeah. Take care. Have a nice night.
You learned something today, bud? Today we're learning about public easements.
What?
Today we're learning about public easements.
You proud of yourself today?
Are you proud you learned something? That's right, get back inside.
You a bitch.
At this point, this is when I made it around the side of the building to take some photographs of the side of the building and the security that is running the security detail when a Venezuelan migrant approached me to tell me about the conditions, which is where we get to part 2. But before we get to part 2, I got some more body camera footage of the sergeant coming back to talk about what a public easement is after I left. That they came back and the lady and the hotel owners wanted to complain about whether it was or was not a public easement.
Okay.
Thank you. But just so you know that this is our property.
But it's.
I just looked it up and my boss just called.
He can be there though. There's no sidewalk.
6 location.
It's like it's kind of like a shared area. He can be there. He can be there.
Who made that decision? I'm just curious who made it.
So I called the sergeant, Sergeant Phelps, and he said that the Dingens Street, the curbing, and then until the curbing, somewhere, I'll show you.
Up this rule now.
So I spoke with the sergeant. By the way, he was advised that if he comes onto the property, he's going to be arrested. Apparently Midnight's dealt with him before and advised him the same thing. So he was like standing somewhere like right here or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
this is our grass.
Yeah, so I spoke with the sergeant. He said that this is a public easement from the curb on the street up until at some point right around the curbing here.
That's
so
not true, I mean, I'm just saying that before, if you ever notice, you never see the news people stand on this grass. They stand over there.
Yeah.
Because I'm just worried for my safety too. Because I walk home every day, and I don't want no crazy ass YouTuber thinking I'm helping out immigrants when I'm just a worker here.
I understand your concern, but I'm going based off of what the sergeant said. That he said that this is a public easement, so I can't outrank the sergeant's decision.
Oh, I know,
so
but he's wrong. He's dead wrong.
It's what I got to go based off
of.
So,
it's understandable.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I know who you are. I just,
So, he does have a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is called First Amendment Audit. So he does this all over Erie County. He'll go to every single police department in Erie County, try to
so y'all get
push the line
for him too.
So he tries to push the line. So he'll go to he'll go to our station and then try to do like First Amendment stuff and like test us on things because he studies up on these type of case law and whatnot, and he knows the laws pretty well. So with that being said,
well, I knew as soon as they said he was a YouTuber, the sergeant was going to say it's not private property.
Yeah, when you get
they don't want to deal with that shit.
So when you get a like downtime or something, look it up on YouTube. It's called First Amendment Audit. His name is Daniel Warmis. So it's what he does. He's got a ton of followers on there. This is what he does.
But why would he be here? Is he right on the
So he said that he was here because he saw like 3 police cars from the earlier call. Me and Peck weren't here, so.
Yeah, well,
that's what he was doing.
And they were over in that driveway, which that house over there is also my boss's house. And they were all in that driveway over there. And they were like telling me they're coming They're calling News Channel 4. They're coming, blah, blah, blah.
So his whole thing is with him having YouTube, he's just looking for reactions because he studies this stuff. So that's what he's trying to do, is catch somebody that doesn't exactly know what the actual law is. Exactly. So the best thing to do is to not interact with him, because you will end up on YouTube. Like, this video will be on YouTube in a little bit. I don't know at what point he'll post it, but that's what he does. Right. So I'm explaining the easement thing. Yeah. So if you could help me out with that.
Yeah, so basically an easement...
Why, he's the sergeant who made the rule?
This is the sergeant I spoke with, yes.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Phelps.
So and of course, this is where Sergeant came in blazing his laptop full of auditing Erie County on it on his way into the call.
They're calling News Channel 4, they're coming, blah, blah, blah.
So his whole thing is with him having YouTube, he's just looking for reactions because he studies this stuff. So that's what he's trying to do, is catch somebody that doesn't exactly know what the actual law is. Exactly. So the best thing to do is to not interact with him, because you will end up on YouTube. Like, this video will be on YouTube. I don't know at what point I'll post it, but that's what he does. So I'm explaining the easement thing. Yeah. So if you could help me out with that.
Yeah, so basically an easement...
He's the sergeant who made the rule?
This is the sergeant I spoke with.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Phelps. So the easement on any property in between the street and the parking lot, or say like the sidewalk in your house or the street in your house, is, even though we maintain it, we don't actually own that section. So this section here is technically owned by the town of Cheektowaga, so it's public property, so he's allowed to be here and videotape from it.
Okay.
Now, if he was...
I'm just saying, sir, before you said that, I'm just saying...
Yeah.
Before you said, because I've been through this before.
Okay.
Okay, with the news?
Yep.
Before you say that, you're 100% sure that Cheektowaga owns this right
Unless
here.
you can show me a land survey?
I do have one, but I'm just saying that I'm taking you're a sergeant, so you would have looked it up before you made a decision like that.
Well, no, because I don't have the land survey in front of me.
Oh,
but
well, we have one. That's why I said before you left us and didn't know what kind of crazy fool this man was, you don't know what he's about.
Well, we do know what he's about, and Officer Grant already explained that to you. Okay. All he wants to do is videotape, and he has that right.
Yeah, he does from across the street, but I'm glad that you're saying that you made that decision, because that's not fair. It's not fair to my
I did
boss.
make that decision, and I stand by that decision, unless you can show me a land survey that shows that you guys own this property.
Oh, he's going to show it. It's just that you should have looked it up before you made that decision.
It's kind of like the same...
Especially when we called the cops.
It's kind of like the same thing, like if there was like this tree falling down, the town would be taking care of it because it's on... The town owns the property and
we fixed that tree.
Well, that's why I'm explaining.
Everything on here, this is Darmish. He has the paper, the pole, the tree, everything he pays for. That's how we know we've been through this before. The land says that his property ends right here. But I understand, I'm just saying that...
What harm did he cause by sitting here videotaping anything?
Why would, if we say we don't want him on the property, why wouldn't that be good enough for you? I don't understand that.
It is good enough.
As us, you know, I'm with you guys. Mm-hmm. You know, you ask anybody. Mm-hmm. I help the Cheektowaga cops as much as I can. Mm-hmm. I go all out of my way for the Cheektowaga cops. Mm-hmm. And I would never, ever just say, well, oh, I want somebody arrested. I wanted them off my property. That's all I wanted.
And in my opinion, he was.
Couldn't even get that.
So let me show you where exactly he was standing. You can see the grass is all matted down. I think he was standing right here. This is exactly where he was. Oh. So he's basically like a couple inches away from the curbing. So with that being said,
I understand. You know I respect you guys.
I know you help us out and stuff. I've talked to you before.
I respect you guys. That's the thing. I respect you guys. I just, you know, this is crazy. I just don't want to leave my job and have some psycho. I mean, you might know him from YouTube. I don't know the man.
and I understand your concern. So that's why I said it's best just not to engage with him. If he's not going to come anywhere past.
Come out here and say
No, I know. He's not going to come anywhere near the hotel property because he already knows the game, and he already knows he's been advised multiple times that if he comes any closer, he's going to get arrested. He's been arrested in the past at other jurisdictions for the same thing. That's why I'm saying this is like his game.
Please don't think I was disrespectful.
You're a little disrespectful, but I understand why you're concerned. So if you want to get this ironed out, if you have the land survey to show me, I'll take a look at it. And then going forward, if he is on the easement and it's technically owned by you guys, then we'll shoo him away, and he can stand across the street or whatever.
Well, as long as he's not going to harm nobody, I mean...
He's not going to harm anybody.
I just, you know...
I mean, these people could harm us, and no offense.
Right.
I know. This isn't the most reputable of hotels with the people you have coming in and out of here. You should probably be more concerned.
That's not nice.
You and I both know it's true. So you should probably be more concerned with the people that were renting your hotel before, besides this guy who just wants to videotape because, like Officer Grant said, he's kind of a YouTube celebrity for doing this kind of stuff, and his goal is to catch police officers or people who don't know what they're talking about and to make fools of them online. And that's what he does. He goes to police stations. He goes to hot political points, topics that people care about.
But see, that shouldn't even be allowed.
It is.
Even them harassing police officers, I don't have no understanding of that shit.
And like I explained to Officer Grant, you know, I don't understand why people would want to spend their spare time doing it, but he does. And unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment right.
Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment right.
Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment rights,
which is what he's out exploiting. And if he, you know, if we forcefully grab him and throw him into the street, and it comes out that you guys don't 100% own this property, then we're gonna get sued. And there's a video on it.
Okay.
So it's better as more like a hands-off approach. Like if he's not hurting anyone and he knows the deal, he's already on federal probation because he was part of that January 6th thing.
Oh yeah.
So he knows what lines he can and can't cross, and he's not trying to go back to prison, but he still has his celebrity to entertain. And what he wants to do is just get a rise out of people and try to catch you or myself or one of the officers off guard.
Catch an officer off guard, Sergeant, like saying something stupid like this?
Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment right. Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment rights, which is what he's out exploiting.
This, if you ask me, Erie County Fam, is a completely despicable thing for a police officer to say about our United States Constitution. Leave a comment in the comment section what you think about this trash, Sergeant.
Or even the National Guardsman, to violate his rights so that he can get a lawsuit and become even more of a celebrity. That's his goal, and that's his end goal.
Sergeant, the end goal is clearly that you guys respect our civil rights, that you honor our civil rights, and you stop saying stupid things like you keep saying to this lady. And tell me, what purpose would it serve for me to serve lawsuits when you guys mess up? Who pays that? The taxpayers. It doesn't even come out of your pocket. There's no pleasure in filing a lawsuit. Are you kidding me? This is disgusting behavior and disgusting talk. I'm absolutely appalled by you, Lieutenant, that you would think that my objective is a lawsuit. The last thing I want to do is cost the taxpayers more money, and that is one of the things that these police departments around here seem to not give two hoots about or cares about, and they keep saying and doing stupid stuff and violating people's rights, and you guys created First Amendment auditors, you clowns.
It is.
I'm sorry.
It's unfortunate.
No disrespect.
I appreciate the apology. If you know we're here for you, we'll respond anytime you call us. We did.
Right.
I'm just not going to let.
They get too happy with calling the police. I'll be like, Jesus.
No, I know.
And like he said, like his whole thing is to catch somebody that doesn't exactly know what they're talking about, and that's why he was making a fool of the National Guard, because the National Guard was telling him what he can and can't do, and he was laying into them based off that. So that's what we're trying to avoid.
Well, officers, I think you're going to have to try a little bit harder not to make fools of yourselves by saying stupid things against the Constitution that you guys swore an oath to uphold.
Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment right.
I'm glad I didn't come out here.
Yeah,
I don't
for sure.
have no filter. I've been all over the damn internet.
Right. And what we don't need or want is him filing a lawsuit against you personally or even the hotel and seeing something happen. So if he just wants to stand here and record for 5 or 10 minutes, what's the harm in that? And I understand your concern with him, you not knowing what he's about, and is he loopy or is he going to follow you? If you're that afraid, or you see someone in the area that you don't like, we'll always come check him out for you. And if they're here, like if he was still here and you're like, I don't feel safe walking to my car, call us. We'll give you an escort to your car. I got no problem with that. Yeah, I mean, and that's any night, right? You see a car out there that's suspicious, you don't know who's in it, we can check up on it. Right. Or if you don't feel safe walking your car, we'll always come check it out for you.
I appreciate that.
And again, if you look at the survey, or you and the owner or the management are like, no, we own that, you guys may very well own up to the curb, but typically, the majority of the time, like these people in between the sidewalk and the street, they don't own that.
Yeah, but we do own this, but I ain't gonna look it up because if he ain't harming people, I don't want to stir him up.
But we would also like to know. We would also like to know for the future.
Yeah,
because if he's doing it again,
because he said that he was gonna look it up and print it up so I can print it on the thing.
Perfect. We'll take a look for it, and next time he's here, if he tries doing it, we'll say, sir, this is owned by, and keep it on file because if he's come twice already, he's probably going to come a third time.
That's the first time I've seen him.
He's got a video with you guys here on YouTube from Pride.
Oh hell, was I on there?
I don't know. I don't think
God.
so.
I hope they caught my good side.
So if you guys have access to that, keep it on file and show us so that we know, so that we can properly tell him next time, hey, look, you're on their property. Here's the paperwork, because he's going to ask for it. Right. And again, I'm not going to let my officers or myself or you or anyone else be subjected to a lawsuit because he's 6 inches off what he should be. Right? So you're better off just, and that's why I told my officers, the least interaction we have with that guy, the better.
Right. And he was warned that if he comes past that curb or whatnot onto the hotel property, he's getting arrested. So he's been advised before about it. So he knows.
He knows. He just tries to push buttons. That's literally what he wants to do.
Oh yeah, Erie County fam. Wait till you see what buttons I pushed and what I expose on part 2. How they treat these immigrants in this hotel. What they feed them, how they treat them, and the abuse that they get. Oh, just wait till what buttons and news I report.
He just wants to get, you're welcome, yeah. And again, if he comes back or you get concerned or you feel unsafe with him or anyone else, call. We're always going to come out for you. We know you take care of us. The guys, especially Flipsky and Chuck, keep a good eye on your hotel for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. They were here the other night saving me.
Yeah, so don't hesitate to call us if you need us, okay?
I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment rights, which is what he's out exploiting.
Now, Erie County fam, let's go ahead and take a little quick preview of what part 2 has in store, of what I'm exploiting out of the migrants to expose how they treat these people and what the government is doing about it. Wait till you see part 2. Give you a little taste of what we're exploiting here today, what we're investigating in public interest. I don't know what these cops don't understand about it, but what you're about to see is going to make you disgusted, fam.
To do with the money, and they don't help us at all. What they do is give us the food, and they don't treat like they want.
Okay. La comida, amor, de nosotros y lo de los papeles, que ellos dicen que nos van a ayudar y nunca nos ayudan con nada. No sé qué hacen los chavos que da el gobierno de ellos. Dile a él en inglés eso.
I can hear you.
You said that what he's basically saying is that he thinks that the lady in charge is being very racist towards the Spanish people because every time that the police comes, it's like they always defend her, and he's basically saying how they're not really, they're not giving them good food. They're giving them like old expired food, and they always keep them inside. He said that every time they try going to like a police or something, that the lady that's in charge always refrains them from talking to them and stuff like that.
Esa tipa que está ahí. Dile eso.
He says that him talking to you, he said that they could sit down and report him, so he won't sit down and talk about what they're doing.
That's right, fam. They're suppressing the free speech and the conditions that they're living under and threatening them with deportation under the asylum that they're seeking from Unbelievable, fam. Wait till you see it all. Say breakfast comes around. What would they give him for breakfast?
Él dice que te dan para desayuno.
Todo el tiempo. Una hamburguesa. Almuerzo una hamburguesa. Y eso no se sabe qué. Eso no se sabe qué es.
He says sometimes they
Y
get...
una compota. Y agua.
¿Qué es una compota? ¿Qué es?
Una compota es como lo que tú comen los bebés, que es de manzana, pera, eso que usted le da. Ellos no dan eso,
What the fuck? He said they give him a small little, like sandwich, right? And baby food and water.
Baby food and water?
Yeah.
Como para que él la grabara. ¿Sí me entiende?
He said you should have recorded when you came. He said you should have recorded because when you came, the people were bringing the food.
I mean, I was recording the whole time I was there.
Él dice que él está sacando video.
They were bringing in a box. They were bringing in boxes in that cart. The box on the cart was all marked hand sanitizer.
Y él dice que todo eso era sanitizer.
No sé lo que era, pero no sé si era comida algo, pero como que lo mandan de cuando
He says no,
el primer periodista.
It's a lot of hand sanitizer. Food in that packaging?
Yeah.
Cuando llegó el primer periodista.
And there's a whole lot more to be learning about how the migrants are treated in these hotels and why they want the free press banned or eliminated from their property, like free trips to the hospital for food poisoning or from moldy old rotten food, and how the free speech is suppressed and why they want it suppressed so that the migrants can't speak to the press and tell people what's going on the inside of this place, so that they threaten them with deportation so that they don't speak to the free press. After you see part 2, fam, you'll fully understand why they don't want the free press talking to these migrants. And stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and wait till you see part 2. You'll be disgusted, fam.
Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment rights, which is what he's out exploiting.
We live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
Unfortunately, in this country, we do have the First Amendment rights.
You pull the Constitution out of your pockets in here. Like that was supposed to prove something.
First Amendment, freedom of the press.
We have every right to film out here and there.
Your name is not Dan, Erie County.
This isn't Erie County.
Yeah, sure it is. On here is Dan, Erie County.
Legitimate? Maybe. Official? No.